Good morning to all my friends and family, and welcome to Jim's 5 a.m. club. It's nice and early. It's going to be a very, very hot day today, but it's overcast at the moment. A gentle breeze blowing from the south, believe it or not. So I'm not sure if this hot day is going to develop. But anyway, I'm down here at Campbell's Cove. I'll just do a 360 just to show you where I am. I've got the Opera House behind me. Swing around here, I've got the Harbour Bridge and the wool stores. So let's go on a walk and talk. It's a gentle breeze blowing. It's nice. It's actually quite pleasant down here at the moment. I thought it was going to be a lot warmer this morning, but it's turned out to be very pleasant indeed. So what I want to do today is take you on a journey and do a book summary that I posted to Facebook on this day last year when I was at the gym on the cycle, doing my cycling, and just basically cutting, pasting, editing and adding some emojis to the post. And surprisingly enough, this wonderful, awesome book that I posted last year, I only got 4 likes for it. Doesn't matter, but it is a cracking book. So I just welcome you. I welcome you to enjoy this book summary. So what I'll do is I'll talk it out today as opposed to posting it, because what I'm starting to learn in life is that all people are different in terms of how they take in information and how they learn. Some are good at listening, others are good at reading, others want to look and listen at the same time and take in the magnificent sights of Sydney. How beautiful is that? Look at that. That beautiful tall ship. Anyway, so the book I'm going to take you through today is a cracker. I love it. Absolute cracker. And it's entitled, pardon my swearing, Unfuck Yourself. Unfuck Yourself. So there's a bit of adult language in this vlog today, so my apologies to anybody who takes offence at the harsh language. But it's a book written by Gary John Bishop, and he's got a fantastic writing style. He's matter of fact. He's easy to read, and he makes some absolutely awesome points. And the first awesome point that he makes in his book is that the brain, our brain, has a thing called neural plasticity. And neural plasticity is the ability for each and every one of us to change the shape of our brain through our thoughts. So you can actually change the shape of your brain through the thoughts that you have. And it's called neural plasticity. So it's a good one to know. And the important thing about neural plasticity is that the more you use your brain, the more thoughts you have, the more thoughts with emotion that you create, then you're able to shape the brain as well as the different sections of your brain. And the next point that the author makes, which is really interesting, is that most of the conversations that we have throughout the day are with ourselves. That's an important point, a really important point, that most of the conversations that we have are with ourselves. And I'm sure there are people who are listening to me on this vlog as I walk and talk, who are saying, who is he talking to, what is he saying? But the next point that the author makes is a good one as well. He says that whilst we have a lot of conversations with ourselves and we have a lot of thoughts going through our mind at the same time, we have a say in which thoughts we attach significance to. And that's powerful. So what we're saying here is that you have a choice. You have a very, very strong choice and an ability to determine which thoughts, which conversations that you have throughout the day are the ones that you attach significance through, that you make important, and which ones you ignore and consider as being insignificant. It's an important point, and it's going to lead us to further discussion along these lines. And another point is that the type of talk, the type of self-talk that you engage in has a profound, and he says profound and he means profound, has a profound impact and effect on your QOL. Do you know what QOL is? Let me just straighten up the camera. That's better. Yeah, your QOL is your quality of life. So the kind of talk you engage in has a profound impact on your quality of life. And then the author goes on to say something really powerful, that don't wait for the cavalry to arrive, because you are the cavalry. So you have the ability to shape your thoughts, and by shaping your thoughts, you can shape the quality of your life, because you can determine which thoughts, which conversations you attach significance to. And he goes on to say that circumstance, a lot of people blame circumstance. Oh, you know, this happened and that happened. And he makes a good point and says that circumstance doesn't make the man or the woman or the person. Circumstance can only reveal to us who that person is. The next point is that 95, as much as 95, if not more, 95% of what we do is controlled by the subconscious. So what does that mean? It means that whatever we do in our lives, most of it is done whilst we're on automatic pilot. Just think about it. Most of the things we do is autopilot, which is quite scary. But the good thing about autopilot is that it's great for when we're doing stuff which is empowering, helpful, useful, and good for us. But it's not good when we've got habits that are leading us astray and not beneficial to our well-being. But the good thing about autopilots, all autopilots have an override, which means you can take control. You can take control yourself and change the direction in which you're heading and change the outcome by taking control. And you can do that consciously. And here's another good one out of this book, that you shouldn't let what happens in one area of your life impact all the other areas. How many times do we have something happen in our work life which all of a sudden then spills over to our family life, our social life? You need to compartmentalise everything so that you isolate. You've got a circuit breaker which doesn't allow stuff which happens in your home life, your family life, to impact your work, the stuff which happens at work not to impact other areas of your life. So you need to be smart in terms of how you manage things. And the big message out of this book is that we all need to embrace uncertainty, because certainty is a complete illusion. This is a common theme amongst a number of authors, because we're all looking for certainty, we're all looking for security, we're all looking for to head to tomorrow knowing exactly where we're going. But life isn't like that, and we've realised that in 2020. Hopefully it's a great lesson for everybody, that life isn't about certainty. Life is about making the most of what you've got when you've got it. And he makes another good point, that the reason why we are the way we are in many ways is that we've been conditioned from a very young age to worry about what the tribe thinks. The tribe being the family, the friends, the work peers, anybody who's in your social circles, anybody who's in your social orbits. They're considered parts of your various tribes, and we're conditioned to worry about what they think, which is healthy on the one point, but also very unhealthy on the other point. And the other thing he says is that you are not your thoughts, you are what you do. So don't spend too much time thinking about what you're going to do, who you're going to be, what you're going to achieve. You need to take action. Now, there comes a point where you need to walk the talk and stop the blabbing. You know, there's a lot of people who talk about going to the gym, losing weight, falling in love again, or fixing their relationship. But unless you do something about it, it's all just bullshit, just talk. And here's a beauty. The next one I absolutely love, and it's about the people around us. He says that people have gotten used to us the way we are, or the way they see us, or the way that they perceive us. People get used to us the way we are, and they pigeonhole us. They put you into a little category in their head and in their lives. But anytime, here's a beauty, here's an absolute beauty. Anytime you attempt to break out of that mold, anytime you try to break out of that mold, you're not only messing with your own world, but you're also messing with their world. And that's why there's so much resistance around us. That's why people want to take control of us and tell us what to be, how to behave, because it's not for our benefit, it's for their benefit. Because as we've said, people have gotten used to the way we are, and they want certainty. And the only way they can get certainty in their lives is by trying to control your life. Another big point from this book is expect nothing in life and live the moment, because expectation is the killer. We know we live with expectations, and if you don't achieve and tick all the boxes, then you end up being disappointed, even though you've had an absolute blinder of a day, an awesome night, you've had so much fun. A lot of people who are perfectionists say, well, because we didn't do this little thing, then it's been a failure, it's been a disaster. So you need to own the moment, according to the author. Own the moment and own the engagement, and be in charge of it rather than it being in charge of you. And free yourself. Here's a beauty. Free yourself from the melodrama of expectation. He goes on to say, just simply accept people and situations and love the life you have. Love it. Love the life you have, and don't live hoping that you've got a different life. Because if you can't find love, you can't find enjoyment in the life that you currently have, then chances are you're not going to find it anywhere else. Accept people and situations, and as you said here, love the life you have and not the life you expect to have. Oh, it's a huge one. That is an absolute brilliant one. Love the life you have, but not the life you expect to have. Pretty good, eh? And finishing off, his key point is don't wait for the right moment. Just do it now. You're never going to be ready to get married. You're never going to get ready to have a baby. You're never going to be ready to get promoted and have that new job. You never get ready to travel. You're never going to be ready to do anything in life. Just do it and forget the past. Know that you're good enough. You're worthy, and you're worthy of being loved by others, and you're worthy of being loved by yourself. So a powerful book entitled Unfuck Yourself, which I really enjoyed. And thank you for joining me on Jim's 5am Club. I'm almost at work, but let's finish off with a positive affirmation. I'm alive, I'm well, and I feel absolutely great. To my friends and family, stay connected, stay relevant, and most importantly, just unfuck yourself. Take some advice from that book and learn to live in the moment, avoid expectation, and learn to love the life that you currently have. Accept the people around you and enjoy what you've got, and don't worry about what you haven't got. Anyway, we'll chat again. Thanks once again for joining me, and I look forward to catching up with you again tomorrow from a different location with a different message, and hopefully we'll be able to get through the day, get through the morning, and share some wonderful moments together, and enjoy the Volters. Take care. Yes. Hey Steve, how are you? Take care. I'm at work. Bye for now. Ciao.